Yeah. So your name
Surbhi.
and what's your startup name?
My business is called Hype Devi.
तो क्या करते हो उसमें?
HYPEDEVI. I make handcrafted accessories there.
And आप?
Aditi. My brand name is Make It ADT, and I make handcrafted apparels, digital art, and textile art products.
And your name?
My name is Niharika. My brand is called Darn It, DARNIT, and I make hair accessories with textile waste sometimes. So it's like quirky, uh, feminine sort of accessories that I make. So scrunchies and bows and sometimes hand embroidered. So basically handcrafted. Yeah.
तो तीनों लोग फिर निफ्ट में मिले थे या फिर पहले से ही जानते हो एक दूसरे को? एंड बिजनेस आइडियाज कैसे आए?
We were all together, like both of us, like all three of us were in the same class, and I was living with her at one point, and I was living with
At points
her
we were
at one
roommates.
point. Yeah, at points we were roommates, so we got to know each other through that experience only. And now we're meeting after like 6 years, I guess, 5 or 6 years.
So like we are meeting after graduation, I
Yes.
guess, and we just met last week. So it varies. So,
अच्छा,
yeah.
बट स्टिल यार गेट टुगेदर आफ्टर 6 ईयर तो कैसा लग रहा है सबको? मतलब अच्छा 6 साल बाद आप किससे मिले हो? सुरभि से?
तीनों एक साथ मिलते
अच्छा तीनों एक साथ 6 साल बाद मिल रहे हो?
हाँ.
ठीक है, तो
हाँ,
ये
cumulatively, हाँ अगर देखा जाए तो या somewhat, हाँ कह सकते हो 6 साल बाद मिल रहे हैं हम.
तो 6 सालों तक कनेक्टेड थे मतलब डिजिटली?
We used to talk on and off.
Yeah.
Used to work on things together. Yeah.
बीच में life happens, so you sort of disconnect, but then you know that at the back of your head that there's someone you can talk to. So if there's certain kind of problem, this is the person I can go to and talk to. So we always have that at the back of the heads, but sometimes because of life, certain things cannot happen, and you sort of not connect at certain points. So yeah,
So where are you three people based out of?
Delhi.
Delhi.
I was in Delhi, then I shifted to Gurgaon. Currently, I'm in Himachal.
फिर 6 साल के बाद क्यों मिल रहे हो? मेरे को ये समझ नहीं आया. अगर दिल्ली में ही हो फिर इतना लंबा गैप क्यों आया? मतलब फ्रेंड्स हो एंड आई एम श्योर क्योंकि ऑल थ्री आर बिजनेस वुमेन तो एक दूसरे से कंसल्ट भी करते होगे क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं चल रहा. तो आई एम श्योर ऑलमोस्ट डेली बातें होती होंगी. तो इतना लंबा टाइम के बाद मतलब टाइम नहीं मिलता है या क्या प्रॉब्लम है लाइफ में?
I guess we were just figuring things out. Like all three of us can sort of digressed in three different directions. We were working on our own thing, and it's a very indulging process to do something of your own. And sometimes it doesn't leave you with a lot of time to socialize. And I feel that when you get out of college, you're out there to make your own identity. So the focus is also there. So it just like everything else sort of takes a back seat. But like it
Our timelines were also different. So after college, COVID happened, so that was where we drifted apart, sort of. And then she went for masters, and then we were in the same place, but still somehow we used to meet, but it was not very frequent. So both of them used to meet. So all three of us are meeting after a long time, but we had connections. We were connected, but not physically there. That is all.
And as she pointed out, like we knew that yes, we can reach out to each other at any given point in time. So there wasn't like any animosity. There was just general passivity because of
Because
life.
of life,
Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah.
and because of the things we were into. That's all. No hard feelings at all.
चलो दैट्स सो नाइस. अच्छा सो मैम पहले ही तीनों ने डिसाइड कर लिया था कि बिजनेस ही करना है बिकॉज यू मेंशन दैट मेनी थिंग्स टेक अ बैक सीट व्हाइल यू आर इनटू सच काइंड ऑफ बिजनेस बिकॉज यू डोंट गेट टाइम टू सोशलाइज बहुत सारी चीज़ों के लिए क्योंकि यू आर कंप्लीटली एनग्रोस्ड इनटू योर बिजनेस. सो वर यू from the beginning itself were you very much interested for business या फिर पहले कुछ और plans थे and अभी business enjoy कर रहे हो कैसा है?
I feel I always wanted to have my own business. I've always been somebody with a very huge ego. So I would say it would have been a disaster, like a recipe for disaster if I was working in a corporate role. So, but things have changed, of course. But yeah, I guess I was always drawn towards having my own business. So that was always the plan, and I like it was always a blend of education and having my own business. So it was always decided for me.
And ma'am, what about you?
For me, I used to say as a child that I'll be a designer, like since always. So it was decided as a kid only that I'll go into art or design or something, and I always wanted something of my own. So one fine day, Surbi gave it a name, and it was we were just having drinks, and we decided, कि अच्छा, if Aditi decides to keep a brand, it will be named ADT because it suits. Then I added make it to it because I make everything on my own. So it just made sense. I just went with the flow actually. Then
Surbi, I guess you were telling about her only. Ke she is making handcrafts, na? And all by yourself.
Yeah.
Both of them actually do it by themselves only. Like all the orders are being fulfilled by these two women only. Like they do everything, they make everything from scratch. They do like they're solopreneurs that way. They manage everything on their own. They fulfill everything on their own. They create all the products on their own. So like the entire like design to production and like everything happens on like under them, under their supervision only. Yeah.
मैम, बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस आते होंगे आपको मतलब बिजनेस में. तो मतलब एज यू बोथ आर सोलोप्रेन्योर्स, तो टीम नहीं है, तो सब कुछ खुद मैनेज करना पड़ता है. तो कभी कभी बहुत ज्यादा मतलब फ्रस्ट्रेशन भी हो जाती होगी, तो कैसे मैनेज करते हो सब कुछ?
You just, I think, dive into the work and do it and get over with it, because that is the only way to actually get over it. I guess there's nothing else. आप काम करोगे तभी वो खत्म होगा, तभी वो frustration जाएगी. I think it's as simple as that. Nothing else.
Acha, I'll make a statement. Just correct me if I'm wrong. So, as you have mentioned that you have a lot of ego and you you wouldn't have survived corporate, right? And all three of you are doing something which you really like. सो अगर काम होता भी है तो वो बर्डन नहीं लगता है, लेकिन वो ईगो अगर होती और अगर आप कॉर्पोरेट में होते तो आप शायद उस काम को एंजॉय नहीं कर पा रहे होते, तो वो काम काम लगता. लेकिन सिंस यू ऑल आर डूइंग व्हाट यू रियली वांट टू डू, हेंस वो कभी काम लगता ही नहीं है. तो रात को भी अगर आप काम कर रहे हो तो आपको लगता है यार हॉबी ही परस्यू कर रही हूँ मैं, तो मजा आता है.
I kind of disagree here because as you grow, you realize that there is more to passion, and there is like there are certain things, there are certain nuances that go beyond your passion pursuits.
Okay.
So it's no longer a creative outlet at that point.
at
And
that point you have to find a new hobby for yourself.
yeah,
And now you're very confused because your hobby was this.
Right.
अब मैं कहाँ से hobby लेके आऊँ? नहीं.
so I'll tell you something very simple. Like all three of us went studied fashion design when we were in college, and from a layman's perspective, I mean, sure, like even if you think about fashion, you would think about the glamour and the glitz of it, right? We have seen the madness behind it.
Right.
We have seen the hustle that it takes to sort of
The deadline.
the deadlines, dealing with difficult customers, understanding the logistical end of things, upholding yourself to a certain standard and delivering on that standard.
Ultimately, I just feel entrepreneurship is a bigger umbrella term, and being creative in it is just a part of it, because there are other, things that you don't like but you have to do them, like dealing with logistics,
Right.
dealing with parcels that have come back, dealing with payments that are late, and then you have to manage other things also. You have to manage the raw material cost. So, like, there are a lot of maths which I was not ready for, because I'm not good at maths, and I thought I would do fashion designing, and maths was behind me, but maths was chasing me.
Right.
So, like, these are also the things that don't feel good, and after a while you feel ki this is actually just like another job only, because you're not motivated every day to do the thing that you like, even if you're passionate about it, because after a point it does become dull, it does become repetitive, and there are all those aspects where it's not that interesting and creative, but you have to do it because for the sake of doing it. So it's like a journey, and it's not like you wake up very happy every day.
Right.
As a founder, I guess, irrespective of which industry you're in, I'm not going to solely talk about fashion, irrespective of what your business model is and what industry you're in, by default you would be in a very isolated position because nobody can really tap into your brain and understand what you want to do with your business and what your vision is.
Right, right.
So even though you may have shared experiences, like we may make similar products, we may work with the same type of material at some point. Like just this morning, like she was in Chani Chowk, I also get my stuff from Chani Chowk. So like there is an overlap for sure, but ultimately like she has a different vision that nobody else on this planet can actually understand.
Right, right.
And I have a vision that nobody else can understand.
Right, right, right.
And because you're a founder, it's a heavily responsible position as well. So just like just as they say, like heavy is the head, that's very true in this case. So like when you are scaling a business, when you are an entrepreneur, everything sort of crashes down on you, and that experience can be very isolating because it just might happen that your family has had a very different experience, so they cannot help you. Your friends have a different vision for their lives, so they cannot fully understand. Your professors are in a different sort of a bubble, right? Because they are not a part of the industry anymore, so they may also not have a proper insight. So like at the end of the day, it's just you, your brain, and you're back against the wall, and you're just like figuring things out. Yeah, sorry.
And your dreams, like that is, it's just you against the world. You, your head, your passion, your dreams against the world. That's it. It is isolating.
But it's always a different wall. So I always say this thing, and one of my mentors actually told me this, like always make better mistakes tomorrow.
Right.
Because you're anyway going to make mistakes,
Right.
just try to make a better mistake.
Right, right.
So just try to figure out a way to fuck it up in a lesser capacity than you did earlier, and that's about it. That's the most you can do sometimes. And I mean, it's a good experience. It has its own pros and cons, I guess. But yeah.
So, quick question to you. So, like as you mentioned that if we are doing something, and if we get to interact with someone who is even doing the same thing, so we learn from their experiences. We can get their insights. But here, the vision which you are carrying, only you are carrying that vision on this entire planet. No one else would understand. That is what you have mentioned. So ये तो complete isolation हो गया. तो इसको किस तरीके से टैकल करते हो फिर? Like there will be a lot of days in your life जहाँ पे आप बहुत ज़्यादा low feel कर रहे होगे. So how do you tackle those days?
You reach out within yourself and you ask yourself, what is the best I can do? So like I read this quote. I'm not exactly sure if it's in the Bible or not, but it says that spend your days as the wise would do and not the unwise would do, and make the best of your time, because the days are going to be evil.
Right.
So like your day-to-day activities are anyway going to be evil, irrespective of whether it's a 9 to 5 job. Whether I have heard so many different stories. I mean, we've made movies about people pursuing engineering and then hanging themselves, right? So it's not like stress doesn't exist in other arenas. Surely it's heavier on the founder side because there are so many different unknown elements. But at the end of the day, it's a good practice to just ask yourself how you can make the best of that opportunity and learn how to kind of show up for yourself. It's not hyper independence, because at some point, yes, the wisest thing you can do is to reach out for help and ask somebody who's like better than you at a certain thing and ask them for their input. But like you should always try to do your best. That's the only way you can overcome it. Otherwise you won't be able to. You would be in misery, and misery doesn't give you any extra free bets in your life. Let's face it, it doesn't add to your life. It actually takes away from it if you're depressed for too long. So
So any one particular incident wherein you felt very lonely or depressed, and उस time किस तरीके से क्या किया? Any three of you?
Very lonely, very depressed.
मतलब because of your business या किसी भी तरीके से
Yeah, there have been times, and actually, there was a very long time in my last year of college where I felt very isolated because I had cut down on my friends, and um, I was sort of finding my path and what I want to do. So I was very confused at that time. And a faculty who I really could reach out to, he had just left.
Okay.
So he had taken his transfer to another city. So that was the most isolating time because I was barely left with any friends. you cannot talk to your parents about everything. And I was in a weird relationship, and my faculty had gone, so I really had no one to talk to. And actually, after that, I realized that this place, maybe my college, was isolating. So I had an option of, in my fourth year, in my final year, I had the option of going back, going somewhere for an internship. So eventually I did that. I went back to my home. I took up an internship, and for 6 months, I actually pulled myself out of that environment. And yeah, but then I realized I was, I had the same feelings in Delhi also when I was living at home. So I realized even if you changing the place doesn't really change what is inside you, you know. So there was so I think, like, even if you try to do different things, you go to different places, you talk to different people, but what is inside you doesn't really go away. So you actually have to go through it to get over it. That is all. So you meet people and you laugh with them. You have small talks with them. You make friends. So during my internship, I made friends. So I used to talk to them because, it's easier talking to a stranger about your problems than to your friends, because you don't have to be answerable to them. So it was kind of a let out. So there were certain aspects which helped me, but all in all, I think you have to go through it. And it's a journey, it's a part of growing up, and that's how you learn in life, I guess.
ठीक है. Thank you so much. Nice talking to you. And at the last, एक बार सब अपना नाम बता दो and मतलब इंस्टा हैंडल या जो भी है.
Aditi, and Insta handle is makeit.adt.
My name is Surbhi. My Instagram handle is I am Surbhi Sachdeva, and my brand name is called Hype Devi.
My name is Niharika, and my brand name is called @darn.it _
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Yeah.